war never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alright. Welcome. We are playing Fallout New Vegas for the... Well, we're stepping right into the Fallout New Vegas. No mods, no EMBs or EMTs or whatever the filter mods are that make the game look pretty. We're not doing none of that. We're just gonna work our way through the game, little bits and bobs at a time, and try our best to just honestly get through and survive. I'm not gonna play survival mode. I would be fucking big-balled if I could do that without losing my brain cells.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
It isn't what I'd pick for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
It's what I'd have picked for you, but if
Doc
that's your
mentioned just
name,
throwing
it's your
some
name.
shade right in.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I
Now,
left anything out of place.
while I plan on doing Fallout New Vegas for a little while and getting somewhere to the middle or end of the game before I take a break from it, what I mainly am going to be doing is a review of the first episode of Twisted Metal, which I'm working on a script or a vague outline of what I want to say, which is a nice change of pace and brings a little more lucidity to the videos and makes things seem more professional in that sense, where I'm actually trying to write down what would be a good, not jokes. I'm just kind of writing down what I want to say and actually get across in a more just direct approach. I mean, honestly, I usually make the default character from Fallout 3 and then add on to it a little bit. Mess around a little bit just to kind of give an idea of what it feels like to play this game. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of the look I go for when I play Fallout. Not saying I have that level of weird, but more or less that's what I'm rocking. There we go.
Yeah, most of it right anyway.
I was gonna say I should just probably speed through that or
No sense keeping you in bed.
use my magical editing skills to make it take less as long, but at this point, honestly, we could just go through do a whole
Good. Why don't you
40-minute video of me just kind of rocking out to Fallout New Vegas.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Yeah, honestly, just do as you please. You can put some strength, put some perception in, but for me, so I can get the most skill points and be able to like not max out everything because yeah, I mean it's possible, but it's also not. It's kind of a weird story of yeah, just go 10 because there's no no intelligence bobblehead in this game, so you might as well just max it out at the start.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brains some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nutted and a big one to drop. What do you say you take a seat on my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Yeah, we're just gonna take all of the books. I wish they had Elder Scrolls level detail where you could read the books, but that would be too much. That would be just too much game detail. I don't know why, but once I played Fallout 3 Point Lookout DLC and they had something hidden in the toilet bowl up there, and I always checked it now. I don't know why. I never ever find anything, but in the off random chance I do, it's because someone played Fallout 3 Outlook. Point Lookout, I mean. And they did the one quest where they hunt down the Chinese submarine, or the, I can't remember what the plot line is. It's kind of fucking mess of shit that happens. There's like, oh, you found me. I am Asian lady. Go to this location. And it turns out it's a death trap, because no one was supposed to survive the Cold War, including the spies on the Chinese side. If I ever get Fallout 3 to work on computer, I might do a playthrough of it, but it is a pain in the ass to get to work. I will not lie. It is some of the most annoying PC games to play. Like, if you want a convenient time, just get it on Xbox or something. I wouldn't say PlayStation, because Fallout notoriously never works on PlayStation.
All right, dog. House. Night.
I promise after this episode, if there's anything that's gonna be like more than 3 or 4 minutes of me slow walking or over encumbered walking to somewhere, you will not need to sit through that. I will not let you sit through that.
Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixing to be the center of... I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems. Almost done here. Okay.
Oh boy. Two bears high-fiving.
Well, that's all she... I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe...
Don't have anything to compare it to, so here's the whole answer sheet, and here's the... so you can just fill it out yourself and you can tell me what you want to do.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Alright, people. I'm gonna show you the most underwhelming yet slightly. It's not even overpowered. It's just kind of makes it so you have your shots more efficient shots, but it does. Trigger discipline is it fucks you over while also giving you the best advantage. It's very. It is very. I'm very torn on how I feel about it because one, it gives you better agility or better perception bonus without needing perception, and it makes it so you shoot better, but you shoot slightly slower, and you will feel that. You will feel every shot be like, damn, why does this shot take so long?
Here,
The second one.
I hope you don't mind, but
It is worth it, in my opinion. It is honestly worth it. If you are a smart sniper or you are a wise gunman and you use length,
got one. Ain't much use to be now,
length
but you might
times
want such a
width
thing after what you've been through.
times circumference against the enemies,
Having something taken from you. And put
be
this
able
on
to
too,
fucking
so the
shoot
locals
so
don't pick
good
on you
and
for
so
lacking modesty.
precisely you won't even need to worry about them coming up on you because you will headshot them and
Anyway,
shot
you ever get hurt out there,
those things anyway.
but try not to get killed.
That is what I go for in my game character. I go for a guy that can use guns so well that he headshots can body shot you enough times with an AR that you just drop dead. If there's anything in between that can survive any of that, it's Frank Horgan or the guy from the east. The guy from the east with the blade. I was wondering why I couldn't pull out a weapon, and I had to press a few buttons to realize, oh, I'm zoomed in.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell. If
But, well, okay. Nope. This is the episode where I coughed for 4 or 5 minutes straight. I don't think it was that long, but it fucking felt that long. Oh. I've made a new general rule. If I'm playing a game that can easily be accessed or is mainly intended for a younger audience, I will not swear a lot, and I'll avoid the big F. But for games like this, fuck it. If they say equal or worse, then I will say equal or worse. And I don't know, I should speed through this, but I want you to get a feel of what it's like to play this game. You sit here for like 30 minutes, or not. I don't know, I think I'm in the menu for like 5 minutes. Every other time I'm going to speed through this and like not let you have to sit through the boring shit, but I just wanted to like kind of sit here and talk for a minute about, well, future videos. Because outside of Fallout New Vegas, I plan on doing other Twisted Metal and other things, but I've been trying to work a way to get PS2 to, for a PS2 sound or video chip, or figure out a way to record PS2 gameplay, because using my phone is not optimal and not, no. Short clips and something small and insignificant, sure, I'll record it with my phone, that's one thing, but not entire videos, or that kind of quality is one thing when you're in 2009, and it's something when you're, that's the only time that stuff is okay, is when it's like, you found a video from 16 long years ago, like something that, I can't remember how many years exactly YouTube came out, but has to be something where it's literally as old as the video, the platform itself. That is the only time that kind of video is okay, or acceptable, is if it's as old or older than the platform. Other than that, that kind of it's inexcusable. I mean, it's not inexcusable if you're like kind of just broke and don't want to splurge on the card, and you just want to record something short and like kind of shows like a glitch, or hey, this is what's going on with something. That's okay. But if you're gonna make a serious video and have like major, or intend for it to have not major impacts, but like major audience appeal, then you honestly have to have some kind of corner or quality, or just kind of a baseline of, hey, I go at least for this kind of stuff, or this kind of appeal. Anything else, then it just kind of feels beneath, or not worth the excitement, or the exertion, I mean, not excitement. See how fucking close he was when he popped in? That's how low I have the graphics set. Gotta get real close for things to pop in.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. What? I'm a Securitron. Rob.
Getting a shovel and coming up here is not necessary, but it is it's a very good way to get early game loot, because there's not always a gun up here, but there's always ammo for at least 357. There's always the 9mm ammo a little bit in one grave. And then there's the pickup, the tobacco, the coyote tobacco or whatever it's called. That's on the one grave. Here I'm just being a tweaker, just picking up everything that I could sell to people for scrap. Fallout 4 ruined me. I literally pick up anything now and forget, oh wait, this isn't Fallout 4. I can't build shit with this. And there's almost nothing you can do with this unless you actually invest into the repair skill or the science skill, and you actually invest in trying to get stuff. That's the thing, is you gotta actually invest into things for it to pay off, or you're just kind of like gotta set up a particular build that you're going to go for, otherwise you're going to become a jack of all trades and master of none. I hear something I need to go do real quick, and I think I'll be fast enough to where I don't need to pause or turn off anything, so I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, you know what? Since we're just sitting here and have 9-ish minutes left, we're going to do a quick review of Gillman. It's a fucking janky-ass DreamWorks movie that is like, embrace your weird self, girl, and also respect your elders, girl, because grandma is a crackin' lady. And your mama also, respect your mama, even though she might not be cool all the time. She loves you. It's kind of a bare minimum of, oh, we're trying to make another, not too family, but also is for family, but also, yeah, boy, we're openly gay, but also, hey, we like you conservative families, we like you, so we're gonna try to openly make jokes for you too a little bit, but not too openly, because if you openly actively pander to one side of the crowd, you're automatically bad. So it does the bare minimum of, oh, I get it. Kimberlyn is dating a girl. Oh, LGBT representation. And that's cool, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not against it. Yeah, I want representation for everybody. I want Vindaloo and his Indian restaurant to get representation, and how it gets robbed every fucking 3 weeks. And I want a representation of the guy in Tokyo who's literally one paycheck, what's it called? Fucking tarnish or deduction from killing himself if his boss fucks with him one more time and tries to fucking pay him less than what he's worth. I swear to God, there's like so many layers to this fucking bullshit of, oh, you can't just say, yeah, we market to everyone, because that automatically means, well, if you mean everyone, you mean someone I don't like. And it's, yeah, I mean, obviously there's going to be people in a crowd that you probably don't get along with. There's 1 out of 100 people, you're probably going to like 8, and the rest you could probably care less than you could throw them. Right now we're doing the mystical terminal break hacker spam. We basically just click on every random word until we get it, and spoiler alert, I don't get it. I think I fucking locked myself out of this computer, and we'll just in between you and me, there was a magical thing that happened, in a fucking thing split between the skies, and a beam of light hit the terminal, and it unlocked automatically next episode. You didn't see that happen, but I'll do a dramatic recreation of what happened. Anyways, Ruby Gillman, it's bare minimum of a family picture. It's not too, the most interesting thing it does is Ariel look like bad. Ariel bad. An Ariel actually 30, 40-year-old woman pretending to be 14 or 16 and hanging out with younger children, which is honestly pretty fucking creepy, which, yeah, that honestly, that subplot, or it's not a subplot, it's a major line of storyline in the movie, where 1 second we think she's the daughter of the Queen Mermaid and whatever. Try to get a picture of who I'm talking about when I'm talking about it, but yeah, basically Ruby does a thing, gets guy she likes thrown into lake or water, and her family is Kraken and cannot touch the water, or therefore there will be consequences. And Ruby touches the water, so therefore there will be consequences. And the consequences is Ruby figures out she has superpowers, basically, or not really superpowers. She can turn into a big squid, kraken thing. And she doesn't look like a kraken. She has 4 legs, or 2 arms and a leg, 2 legs. But when she gets her kraken, she turns into 3-legged or 4-legged, I can't remember. It's very much whatever the art designer was feeling for each character, because the mom has her own, like, they're all blue on land, and they're all blue when they're, like, tiny, but the Kraken grandma is more yellowish, orange, not orange, it's yellowish green, but whatever, she has her own Kraken color. Ruby has her own Kraken color, where she's, like, purple, and a major piece of, or, I don't know, there's not a lot of plot lines, but there's, like, a major one is prom is happening. The prom is tomorrow!
And the prom's tomorrow!
And, Ruby wants to convince mom to let her go willingly, but mother's like, no. So Ruby does a thing, gets boy knocked into water. I was already saying that, but then got distracted. But Ruby knocks boy in the water. Water activates Ruby powers, Ruby powers lead to mermaid summoning, or she like sends out a big fucking blur of light, or like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a big blast of light when she goes into the water, and boom, Mermaid's like, "Hey, can we hang out? Let's talk." And Ruby's like, "Nah, I'm good." Like a very smart, good girl. No, don't talk to a random person that is just very interested in you, because honestly, if someone is just majorly interested in you, it's probably nothing good. But yeah. Yeah, Ruby Gloom, or Ruby Kraken Doom, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, there's like a thing where she has to get a trident, and the fucking mermaid is like, "Hey, my mommy died trying to get trident. Can you get trident? Because only Kraken can get it, Super Kraken." And she's like, "Yes, for the peace, for the lols," and decides to go against her mother's wishes, and boom, she gets the trident, and mermaid immediately fucking says, "Hey, you know how I was saying peace and love and all that bullshit? I don't mean it. Fuck you," and just grabs the trident and tries to stab Ruby or knocks her out, and then Ruby's like, "Oh no, I gotta fight her," and then Mother and Grandma team up to try to fight Mermaid, but Mermaid overpowers them, and Ruby's like comes in and says, "Lightning time," and they all lightning the trident, and it blows up, and then Mermaid turns into Little Mermaid again and gets captured by obvious Alex Jones impersonation, or wannabe. So yeah, that's Ruby Kraken 2B. I don't know. I honestly fucking this year has sucked for animation. There's been quite a few flops and whatever. But enjoy yourself. This has been Fallout. I guess come back later if you want to see another part. Bye bye.